represent the United States of America because he served during 9/11. And that was a huge deal for me. So I'm grateful to the men and women around the world that stand up and represent. But he's, through determination and military survival, he's overcome a slew of obstacles to be right here today, right now. He is a husband, a father of three, and an emerging entrepreneur. Let's go ahead and put our hands together and give some love to Brian Frisch Cozy.
What's going on? Thank you. So, I'm kind of sad today because I can't give this to Sam Taggart, but here's this. Right? So, it was one of those things where I heard him say, I'm going to do this till everyone does it. I'm like, I looked at my friend. I want to see how long he goes. Hold my beer, bro. Watch this. Yeah, I finally did it. So I'm going to start off by saying all addiction, good or bad, is an underlying problem with trauma. So we have the law of cause and effect. Most people have effects, right? We don't think about the cause. So, like Bill said, I had the pleasure and honor to serve my country, follow in the footsteps of all the men that followed before me and my family. When I got back from Iraq, I thought I was going to get a parade. But what I got was survivor's remorse. And it's an invisible enemy that we can't face most of the time. So we'll fast forward a little bit. I ended up moving to Minnesota. I self-medicated with alcohol and drugs. Methamphetamines was my choice. It stopped the voices in my head that said, why did you live and they died? Why are you here? What are you going to do about it? You're nothing. So like Kirk Duncan said yesterday, he heard voices. Man, I wish I'd heard good ones. I didn't want to live. That brought me into homelessness, because obviously we know that drugs cannot sustain a job. So I was now homeless in the northern parts of Minnesota. Luckily, for survival skills in the military, I fished, I hunted, I foraged, I survived. Because I had one choice, live or die. So I chose to live. And through that, the universe brought me a dump truck. So I purchased this dump truck for $400 from a crackhead. Yes, a crackhead. How he got this dump truck, I have no clue, but it was titled, and I purchased it. This dump truck was my way out of being homeless. So from my entrepreneurial mindset, I took this dump truck and I started hauling scrap steel, chopping up old RVs, chopping up old trailers behind the trailer. I lived behind a trailer park in Minnesota in the woods. And I started working for the trailer park manager. Through this, I was making $500, $600, $700 a day, day to day here and there. Well, I collected enough money where I bought a trailer in that trailer park. Turn of events, I'm not homeless no more. Then I started renting the dump truck out. Hey, bro, I'll just take 10% of whatever you get, or here's a rental fee. So through that, I just kept going. Stopped doing drugs. It's funny how easy it was to quit doing drugs. A lot of people say, I can't stop doing drugs. I'm like, but you can. Stop picking up the phone. They're not going to bring them to you. I promise. I was a drug dealer. We're not going to bring him to you. So, from that, I moved out of Minnesota. I've been married 19 years now. A beautiful woman, also an Army vet. We met in Korea. She was also in during 9/11. We got 3 kids, 22, 19, and 14, so pretty much adults now, but it's a lovely life. I'm gonna kind of spin off to another thing that seemed like a big topic. I'm gonna ask you guys this. You think you had a hard day at work? Has everyone had a hard day at work? I came in one day after talking to a guy on the stairs 12 hours before this. We get a call about 9 o'clock on the radio. I'm working on a fish plant. I'm a welder, by the way. I work at a fish plant on an island, so it's kind of secluded. We get a call on the radio, said, we need help. I run to the bunkhouse and I turn the corner. His body is laying next to the bunkhouse, and his head is 4 feet from it. He hung himself. So just to go with that, we don't know what people are thinking or how they're feeling. I have this old saying I read in a book that says, make today someone's masterpiece. That moment you pass someone, eye contact or just a hi, could save someone from killing themselves. So as of that, I do a lot of behavioral health counseling. It's one of my businesses. I strive for veterans, obviously, because I suffer PTSD. But one thing I will tell you on with this, the voices did finally stop when I quit drinking, quit drugs, and I surrendered and said, it is what it is. I am that I am. And there ain't nothing that's going to stop me in this world when I make a thought to fulfill it. So like I'll leave you guys with, just be you. You want to work out, work out. You don't. Someone told me yesterday, like, you should work out. Bro, you know how much I worked out in the military? You know how much hiking I did? Let's go camping. You know how much I camped? No, it's not going to happen. But anyways, like I said, I got workable muscle. I'll keep it with that. So anyways, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Give it up, everyone. Love it. How's everyone doing? Man, I love this stuff. This doesn't suck at all. I just recall, like, back in the day, the first time I got on stage, it was actually college, and I was in business class, and the teacher, maybe some of you had this, are like, take this